And guess what? This is the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And this is Mark Sherry. I'm here with Mistress Miriam. And we just heard Four Friends by Ross Bellenoit. Before that, we had Astronauts by the Primate Fiasco. And we started off that block with If by Simón. We just heard Ross Bellenoit doing For Friends. And Ross, he is such a consummate, musician, and what a professional. He was born and raised here in the Pioneer Valley of Western Massachusetts and based in Philadelphia now. And this song is just really tight. He has such good production skills.
The tempo of it, it just really moves you through. I love the lyric, and that for me, it stays in my head. I think because of that tempo, it's very driving.
It is very driving. And he's a guitarist, composer, and has been actually producing not only his own stuff, but many other artists for the last 14 years now. He's a great musician, and he basically calls himself a sort of in the moment improviser. And I really like one of the things that I read that he said that no matter the style or context of the song, you have to surrender yourself completely to what the music is telling you in the moment. Serve the song and the song will serve you.
I couldn't agree more. Song tells you, here it is, sing me. No, I mean, you can play around with it and stuff, but I agree.
And so before that, we had a band that is no longer together, the Primate Fiasco, which was based in Northampton, Mass, doing Astronauts. And I can say that I miss this band. I really miss them.
This song, the whole, oh my God, the lyrics are great.
The lyrics are incredible. Yeah, I really think so. It's just,
I love it. I love it.
I mean, that if everybody got what everyone wants and we all wanted to be astronauts, then space would be crowded and we couldn't call it space anymore.
Oh, great.
And then he says, and then the other part is like, you can't find parking on the moon or on the sun.
Oh God, you can see how powerful this lyric is. I'm never really lost for words.
And the accordion sound in that is just so cool. I love it.
It is cool to bring accordion into anything. Is a big choice, and for this one, and the accordion can sound a lot of different ways. They nailed it.
So they were a band from 2005 to 2017. They started off as sort of a New Orleans style brass band, and then evolved into doing, funk and other, originals. And this tune, obviously, I don't even know how you would describe it, but it's just such a fun tune. And they actually received a Grammy nomination for one of their albums, and they actually did 5 albums, and all of them got national radio play, and they were quite popular, especially from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, but they played all over and did festivals everywhere. But one thing I really wanted to mention is it's kind of an interesting reason why they decided to break up. There's a statement that Dave Russo, who was the founder and the frontman for the band, said, and he said that, the heart and soul of his, this whole project for him was, street performing, and that meant more of, than anything for him, being able to get people up into a spontaneous dance party. And then he said that as he started going to, shows, less and less people were dancing and more people were just filming the show with their cell phones. He said by 2015, it seemed like 90% of the people were just using their phones and only 10% dancing. He said at some point, it just became that he couldn't get any enjoyment out of out of doing it, he said, my life should become a selfie backdrop for people who, instead of living in the moment, chose to document the moment. It's sad that people are not, experiencing live performances the way, the artists would like to see them do it. So I encourage you all out there to, stow your cell phones a little bit. And,
Yeah. As a performer, you look out, you're like, just put down can you sit tight? Can you get up and dance and just for a minute not use the thing?
yeah,
This is our culture. I can see why they broke up, but it's too bad they did.
Yeah, they were definitely a very unique band with some great fun tunes. So we'll miss them, but there's plenty of legacy left. We'll play some other of their tunes, I'm sure, in the future. So the song that we started out this last block was the song If by the band Simón. And this definitely was a little more on the up-tempo side for this show. This one really rocked. It shows the punk side of this band, which apparently has a lot of sides. And it's a band that is based in Honduras. Camille Collins Lovell, who is from Central Mass and lived in Vermont and now has moved back to Brimfield, Mass. She's the singer-songwriter and, band leader. And, she's written some great stuff. And I know she's trying to get the band to be able to come up and perform up here as well.
I hope it happens. The show would be amazing.
Yeah, they do all kinds of styles of music too. They do rock, funk, cumbia, reggae, folk, swing, bossa nova, punk, and they play around Central America, many other countries there. And in any case, we hope that, we can get a chance to hear them up here. That would be really great.
That's a track to dance to. Thanks for visiting us. And we hope you enjoyed some great original music from Western New England artists. I'm Mistress Miriam, here this week with Mark Sherry. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, an A501c3 non-for-profit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative, local musicians who write original music and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances.
So if you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate your making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor. If you're a local Western New England musician who would like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. And until next week, please stay safe and keep on
rocking.
Yeah, so let's have Charles and Caliph Neville take us out today with African Eyes.